whatever. Hello, and welcome to tonight's episode of Dungeons and Dummies, where a group of us government employees sit around and play Dungeons and Dragons. Little recap from our last episode. The party had been requested an audience by Varen, along with the rival party. After being picked up by a contingent of guards, Embrin and Ao went inside the barracks to speak with Varen and discuss what happened at the Ready Room and consequences of some actions. Both parties were given rooms in the barracks, in separate barracks, for the evening, and were given a stern warning that if anything like that happened again, they would be kicked out. That evening, during Embrin's watch, a note requesting to meet Dermot during his watch was found as he took his watch. During the meeting in the middle of the night, Dermot asked Embrin to steal the jewel from Ao while she slept in order to take this burden off their group, having shown a bit of wear and kind of overburdening on the rivals party. Embrin did so, and very deftly, having used a bit of disguise magic to just in case the other party woke up. After retrieving the jewel and heading back to their room, sitting with it for a little while before waking up the rest of his party, they made a plan to have Eros take the jewel out of the town so as to make it seem like he ran away with it, and then return to Bazazan as someone else. The group went looking for the rivals in the morning, finding their room had been tossed and that they had apparently been to the group's room, but weren't allowed to enter. Upon reaching a quick search of the town, looking for the rivals, to see what was going on and maybe explain themselves, turned up nothing. The rivals were unseen throughout the town. At which point the party made their way to the town square, where they had planned to meet Eros in his new form. And there they happened upon this older dwarf woman who was looking for work. And from there on in, the older dwarf lady went to the ready room for a drink. The rest of the party continued or began to plan for what their next step was, making very little headway. And that is where we're picking up today.
I have to be honest, I'm still worried that Maggie's around here looking for me and thinks I stole something from her.
No, it's cool. Don't worry about that.
That's valid.
Okay.
No, I think we need to address that.
I think we probably need to address that. But how do we address that if we can't find them? We've asked the guards at the gate of
we did look
the
at
Chairs Rise. We've looked at 3 places. We can't find them. Are we just going to keep an eye out as we carry on with what we're doing for them, or should we try to address this head on?
Maybe the temple.
The temple?
Maybe. I think if we go to the temple, though, we should try and find Question from the bar and bring her too, because she probably knows lots of useful stuff.
How are we going to get into the bar?
Some of us are banned. Some of us have never been there before.
What if those that are banned start to the temple and wait for the rest that aren't banned and see if they can come with a question?
I think there's only really one of us, though, that hasn't been banned.
And are they already in the bar?
They are already in the bar.
How do we communicate with the ones already in the bar?
Let's open up some windows or something. We'll wave in front of it.
Wait, do we know? Have we walked by the bar recently and see what kind of security they have for us not getting back in?
They have the bartender by the front door who might yell at us.
And when you're good at talking, maybe you can talk your way into the bar.
And why am I talking my way into the bar? To get Hesty out?
To see if Question would come with us to the temple. I think Bo and Harbar had uncovered some information at the temple.
Maybe.
Okay, Jax, Harbar, that is a good plan. I will try this.
There's
All
that
right.
56%, boys.
If you find question, tell her we have the lost vestige of divergence.
What?
Whose vestige is doing what now? Got it.
That's what
Lost
the
vestige of divergence.
that's right. Lost vestige of divergence. That's
We
what we
have
found in the
it?
chamber.
That's what we
Well,
have?
presumably, assuming Hestia brought it back. I actually
Okay,
don't know.
I'm walking and talking towards the front entrance.
Should we be saying this so loud that we have this thing?
What, I don't know if we do though. Only person who knows is in the bar.
Who has the vestige, man?
Hopefully Hestia.
I'll walk over there. Why don't you guys wait around the corner here somewhere? I will make my way over to the bar and try and speak to Question and Hestia.
Okay. Should we just go hang out in one of these sacrificial engines?
Yeah, let's go hang out by the sacrifice engines and see if we can see anything
Maybe-
shiny down them.
Maybe don't go inside there. That seems like an unwise place to stay.
I concur.
Okay.
You mean Wolf Delta climb into it and out of it?
So,
Okay, so I'm gonna make my way.
okay. So you guys, as I was tracking last, you guys were in the town square right about there, having met Hestia, and she decided to go into the bar without any of you.
Did she?
Yeah. It's easy enough to see. You guys do see there are 2 guards posted outside the front door.
All right, I'll walk up. I'll go up to the guards. That's fine. I'll go up to the guards and just tell them I don't want any trouble. Am I allowed back in the bar? I need
Wait.
to speak to one of my companions in there.
Yeah, a sidebar to everyone who's not Embrun. Can't he disguise himself?
Certainly can.
Certainly can. Yeah. I
This is
definitely
more
can.
fun. This is more fun to see this
So-
pans out.
Yeah, you walk to the front door and you ask the guards this, and they one of them turns to you and says, I'm sorry, you're still barred from this establishment. Baron's orders.
So I will ask them. I'll be quite reasonable, friendly. I appreciate that. I appreciate that you follow orders as you should. I would really like to speak to Question. Is there any way you could open up the door and just ask Question to come out? It's extremely urgent. I had spoken to my friend earlier, and I need to follow up on a conversation. And I'll palm a gold piece and put it into his hand. The old slide bribe there.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
He went straight gold too. Man, this mess around with
Yeah, I
commerce.
saw a roll right here. Okay, that's good thing we got advantage. It is 17.
17. Okay, so are you doing just 1 gold for the 1 guard or 1 for each?
If he makes any sort of motion that he
Or
wants the other guard wants
Make
to take,
a
then-
make a sleight of hand check to see if you can
all right, that's
do it
fine.
without the other guard noticing.
Sleight of hand. Oh yeah, 17.
Okay. So yeah, easy enough. You say that thing. You kind of give him a bit of a sly handshake, just and he, without even looking down at his hand, he feels the coin in there and gives you a nod. Turns to his partner. Give me a minute. And he walks inside, and you just hear from the inside. Is there someone named Question here? And a little bit of scuffling, and hear some muffled voices, and then out the door opens, and the guard turns around with this small tiefling, and all her books kind of haphazardly grabbed off the table, and she walks outside. This, you know this man?
Before she-
never
I don't-
spoken with.
Before she can answer, I'll kind of interrupt her before she can answer a big question. I'm a friend of Harbar. You spoke at the bar earlier. We've got more information for you that I know you'll appreciate. Looking at your books, I know you thrive in information, and we have some for you, and we also have some more questions. We know your expertise could help us. Quite,
Oh,
quite,
You found something out about.
quite flatteringly.
Excellent. Yeah. Please. Yeah. Let's go. And she walked out and with you excitedly.
So I'll lead her over to not straight to the group because I don't feel like they hit that great. I'll go like around, just kind of down the street there, just out of sight of the guards, and then hopefully Harbar and those guys are right there.
Hey, it's Question. Hey, how's it going? Long time no see. So we have some good news and we have some bad news. One, we found the lost vestige of divergence. Two, we have lost it
did?
again, but we're pretty sure we know where it is.
Well, where is it?
It's
What have you learned of it?
it's we're pretty sure it's in the bar.
Harbor. We're not quite sure we have it, but we have a good idea of where it is. What other information do we have for Harbor?
Well, we figure that this lost vestige of divergence, it's a very important thing. We're going to try and bring it to the temple just on the west side of town. So, you may not know it's a temple from. Guys, help me out. Who's the temple here? The Changebringer. And we think that if we bring a significant artifact to there, it will. I don't know. Maybe there'll be some magic or something that happens.
Bo has already been there, and he's interpreted some of the writings on the walls, and
Yes, one of our friends had a
like
vision.
with your knowledge, that we could help us understand what we're seeing there. Maybe learn something new.
Well, this is very exciting. I can certainly try, but I don't know how much I'll be able to help.
All we ask is that you try.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, remember how'd you get into the bar? I thought we were banned. How'd you get her out?
I just talked nicely.
I could do that.
Sometimes
Wolfel,
talking is all you need.
Wolfel, come with me. We're gonna try to get back into that thing.
Get Hestia. We need him.
Jax.
What? I said if we talk nicely, it'll be fine. No?
We can venture into the bar later. Let's go.
No, we really need to go to the bar now because we need Hestia. Because Hestia has hopefully the lost vestige of divergence.
Why don't you guys make your way over to the temple with a question, and I'll try and go back and speak to Hestia.
Okay, deal.
Have we any of us ever been there?
The temple?
The temple? We
No,
would know
just
where it
Bo.
is. Do we know where it is?
He would have told you it's like on the western edge of town.
Would Question know where it is?
There's
Possibly.
3
Yeah.
roads in this town. I'm sure we can wander around and find it.
Yeah. Basically, you just walk west, you find it.
Okay, let's walk and talk, guys.
Okay. So you guys walk and talk over to the temple. Hestia, what are you doing?
I'm going back to Hestia. Sorry, I'm not going with them to the temple. I'm going.
I'm
back
having
to
a
the
drink.
bar.
Just drinking at the bar.
Okay, that's it. You're waiting for anything? Looking for anything?
I'm specifically waiting to see if I obviously see them come in. Question leaving was a little something, but it's mainly the other group I'm waiting for. I don't want to be seen with them
Okay.
yet, so I'm just kind of hiding out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Simply hurtful.
Alrighty. So Embryn, you try and go back in the bar?
I'm
Or
just
you're
gonna go
heading
back
the
to.
switchers?
I'm just gonna go back to the town center.
Okay.
Just kind of keep an eye on the bar, just to make sure Hestia doesn't leave with my big fancy jewel, and then also kind of keep an eye out for the other group as well if I see them come into this town.
Okay.
And I'll wait there for a while, quite a while.
Alrighty. So the rest of you, also, is it someone has a bow sheet? Is someone playing bow?
Let me just message him real quick. I'll tell him to send me a sheet.
You should be able to find it on D&D Beyond, like in the campaign. I think
Is this what campaign is he using?
the same one you guys are. I think.
He's in
I
there.
just use whatever he is. Okay.
But yeah, anyway, while you do that, so you guys make your way over to the temple. Still early in the morning. Make your way along the streets, and eventually taking a few, maybe possibly like a longer turns here and there. But you make your way out and find the temple, heading up the spiraling road to the top of this dilapidated temple.
Okay, so question: this temple is Vandra's temple, who is known as the Changebringer.
Yeah, that's right.
When I was in the tomb, way back in Jugal, I heard a voice and said that Alexian is lost in darkness. They prayed to Changebringer in the heart of the temple of evil. Asked me to bring my jewel and to save them. Um, I recognize it's probably not the temple of evil, but the tie to Alexian is very strong with this temple. Um,
And you see, like this whole time, she's hanging on your words, just copying down like everything you're saying, and
can you actually? Can we? Does anyone remember who Bo said the furball is? The furgirl who lives here is
Foghorn.
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 you can just turn to Bo and ask.
Bo, do you know the name of the guy who lives here?
His name was Foghorn.
Foghorn.
That's good, Bo.
Do you think he's still around?
There's only one way to find out. And he just begins like walking up to the front.
Okay, well, Bo is trying to find Foghorn. Can you take a look at some of these carvings and see if they speak to you? We're kind of waiting on getting our artifact, so we're just kind of chilling.
Okay. So yeah, Bo walks in, and if you guys follow or not, you notice after about a couple minutes or so, you hear some voices and some glass crunching as a couple sets of feet are walking, and Bo returns with this other furball who introduced himself to you as Foghorn, and he comes out and Bo, nice to meet your friends here. Yeah, everyone, I'm Foghorn. I'm the caretaker of this area. He Bo says I could help you with something.
We're trying to unravel the mystery of Alexian, and we think he's very much tied to this temple. I think from what Bo is telling us that he was actually in this temple for some period of time. Do you know the story of Alexian?
The name doesn't ring a bell. No, I'm sorry.
Question. In the tavern before, I helped you translate a poem, but I'm afraid I've forgotten what it was. Would you be able to find that poem again? See if there's anything in there that may trigger Foghorn's memory.
Yeah. And starts flipping through one of her books and shows Foghorn the ballad that you helped translate about a halfway god, who was and she shows it to Foghorn. Oh. Hmm. You seem to be really pondering onto it. This I'm not too I don't know this really myself, but from what Bo told me, this sounds something like possibly the vision he had of this young man who was counted on and by many people of Exandria and begged the gods for some power in order to help. But I don't know. I'm not too big on the history.
How about that charcoal rubbing that you had? Question. The holy symbol Vecna, the Changebringer, had.
Avandra.
Avandra.
Yeah. I mean, she shows him the charcoal rubbing, and he looks down to the stained glass mosaics. Oh yeah, that looks like Avandra for sure. Seen her image quite a bit.
Oh, and Bo was telling us something about a tulip that talked to him. Something about glass. Maybe there's glass on the ground. Okay, can I invite Question to come down and look at the bits of glass and see if we can put the mural back together like a puzzle?
Oh, yeah, of course. Come on in. And he leads you inside to that area, and without even needing to put it together, you can see it. The glass on the ground is still in the approximate shape, and easy enough to tell for Question Foghome and most of you. It is a very I mean, it's missing a few pieces here and there, but it's still very clearly the holy symbol of Avandra.
Okay. Hmm. Well, I'm out of ideas until we get our lost vestige back. Anyone else, guys?
Yeah. And you see, like this whole time, Question's just running around. She's scribbling things down, drawing things, um, all like through all of her books, and
Can I ask her if I can help her with anything?
she's like so enthralled and everything, she doesn't even like hear you.
Sweet. Good chat.
How does Question know Prolix again? They work together?
Yeah, they both belong to the Allegiance of the All Sight.
Allegiance of the
Ew.
What's so bad about the Allegiance of the All Sight? Yeah. I'm negative, back it down. Maybe she knows something we don't. Insight check.
Who knows?
All side Question and Prolux.
If we like kind of peek over, like what Question's writing down, is it just like kind of straightforward? She's just writing down what she sees, or is there any like method or anything that we can pick up from her notebooks?
Make a perception check.
That's okay. That's okay. That's an 11.
Yeah, I mean, she's drawing things she sees, like in all the alcoves, the plants that are growing. She's doing a quick sketch of those, the writing on the walls. She's just basically just taking snapshots of everything she sees. No real like notes per se at this point. She's just getting the information down, and then maybe look into it more later.
Can I take a look around the alcoves and see if there's one that, I don't know, seems Alexianish? I don't know if he wrote his name inside or it's got a name tag.
Like a
Sure.
nameplate.
Yeah, exactly.
So you looking around the alcoves, you see each one has a different plant in it, and each one has a message written in it. It's kind of hard to tell if any of them are elixir, but you do see at least one says, "You owe me a drink in Marquette," and then you just see the first letter of a word or possibly a name, and it's an A. The rest is illegible.
And there's a plant in that one?
Yeah.
Was that a tulip?
No, the tulip was, I believe that was in a different alcove. This one is a sort of like root vegetable.
And it's thriving, you said, right? And they don't normally thrive? Are they, can you, like, is it like a hanging pot that you can kind of take it out?
Yeah, it's like it's in like a big vase sort of thing.
I think I want to try and move it to a different one.
Okay.
I'm just pick up the plant, move it to a different alcove.
Right. As soon as you go to like lift it up, you hear Fog go, "Oh, well, please, don't leave those alone. They're there for a reason, and they are."
What's this plant is here for a specific reason?
Yes, these plants were here when I came here. These were placed by something many. I don't know how long ago, but they're thriving. They're please leave them alone.
What happens if this plant dies? Is this like
I don't know, and I
special?
don't want to find out.
What are the can I take a look at each of the alcoves and see if there's parts of messages in either and what kind of plants are in them?
Yeah. So looking in each one, you see 5 alcoves with 5 different messages. So in the first one, you see the message in it is friends forever. Don't.
Really latching onto the flower thing. So I think we're on a good path here, boys. Locked in. We're escaping
So
this
the
room for sure.
that's the first message you see. The dashes indicate words that are illegible, and inside that one you see like a what's the what's the word for it? It's like a bush, a small bushy plant with like little white flowers all over it. All over it. I forget what it's called, but
Mhm.
you know. The second one is the you owe me a drink A, and that is the root vegetable. The third one is I am writing this illegible record of me stating illegible. I will never ever duel you again. And in that one, you see a tall, sort of like rose looking flower, and there's lots of thorns on it. In the fourth one, you see this illegible written proof, illegible promise to show you the mountains of my home one day. And in there, you see a small sort of a berry bush with little red berries on it. And the final one, you see the message, "We love you. We will always be with you." And in that one is uh, a sort of like gnarled looking vine, sort of plant base, and then a very large, old, like bloomed flower in the middle, to where all around it looks kind of dangerous, but in the center is a very beautiful flower.
So everything else has flowers except the root veggie.
Yeah.
Took
The
you
root
saying
veggie is looking-
illegible 3 times before I realized you meant like you couldn't read it and that the person wasn't actually writing eligible.
That's 59%.
Yeah.
I was
The
like,
second
why?
one,
Oh, I
sure,
guess
why
he's
not?
writing it so they can't really read it, but he's saying, oh, okay. Anywho.
But I just messaged Eddie. He said, "How's it going?" He said, "We found a root vegetable." He said, "Bo steals it."
I'm just trying to see here for a second. So I have alchemist supplies. Does that follow that I would know about things that can be used as potions and stuff?
I mean, just because you have it doesn't mean you're proficient in it.
I'm not proficient in it.
Then probably not.
Okay. Cool. Man, we really need Embryn to come on back. Can I ask Foghorn if he knows anything about the Archive of the Cobalt Soul?
I heard of it in passing. I mean, some people, when they travel here, they always come here to check it out. I know it's from far away, but
Do they have like a branch office in town?
no. There's none of that scholarly stuff here. It's all war. Well, is there anything else I can help you with? If not, I kind of got some work to do.
Is there anything we can help you with? I'm kind of waiting for our friend to come back.
Oh, no, it's fine. I deal with this every day. I'm kind of used to it. I sort of like the peace and quiet.
Cool. Can I the mosaic that we kind of put back together, the glass one? Does it look like there's a way we can kind of put it back to where it's supposed to go, or would that just break entirely?
I mean, like the whole wall where it once was inlaid is kind of rubble now.
Okay,
So,
no problem. Yeah.
I mean, you could try to mend the glass and the wall, like rebuild the wall and place it there. But I mean, that would take significant time and effort.
Yeah, don't think that's the way forward here, guys. Jax, Wolfdale, any thoughts?
That root vegetable's looking pretty delicious right now.
I am kind of curious if there's some kind of like godly puzzle here if we were to rearrange everything, but I totally get that he doesn't want to disturb anything until he figures out why it's growing, because this is like amazing.
Can
And
we
there's kind of a condition for
these
these plants
ask
to grow up.
what's her name? Question if she thinks there might be like a crypt underneath the temple, like a secret crypt, from anything that she's seen on her carvings.
That would be amazing. That'd be a great archaeological find. But I don't know. I mean, Foghorn would probably be able to tell you that better. Foghorn, have you ever seen any sort of like, stairs leading down somewhere or anything like that? No stairs, no passages. I mean, I've done my best to look over this area, but nothing like that.
Well, I've got nothing better to do. I'm gonna look anyways.
Okay. Roll an
I'll give you
investigation
a hand
check.
with that.
Okay. Do I get investigation? And Wolftail, you're helping me. Good.
Can you get out for me?
Yeah.
What?
Can you
Oh.
open out for me?
A little bit better.
Okay, 12. How long are you wishing to look?
Can we sidebar to Embrim to see how his quest to get Hestia is coming along? Because when he comes back, I'll probably stop, but I'm not going to
Okay.
search for like 12 hours either.
So Ember was just waiting in the town square for Hestia to come out.
So this could take a
Oh,
while.
they weren't going anywhere?
No, Ember wasn't going inside or
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to go inside. He was just
The
waiting.
old, the old
I was waiting
standoff.
for Hestia and the group, and I'd like to add if I want to watch for Prolax to come out.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess I'll be searching for quite a while.
I'm gonna.
How long have I been sorry, Josh. How long have I been waiting there? What kind of time are we talking about?
About 20
An hour,
minutes.
half hour maybe? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'll wait probably like an hour to 2 hours.
Okay. So how long do you wish to look about the ruins of the temple?
I guess yeah, I'll inspect the ruins of the temple for about 2 hours, looking for secret passages or any like bits that are broken off that may be revealing of something else.
Okay. Wolftail Jax, are you helping him look?
I'm not. I don't think.
Okay.
Come on,
Are
you
you,
bum.
are you guys just
I'll
hanging
be
out
like
while he
walking
searches?
around and like tapping the floor with my scabbard.
Okay.
No, I'm helping him. I'm gonna be like walking around, like see if I can find somewhere where like the floor would be a little bit like hollowish, sounding like there could be a staircase nearby it or something.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, you two do a thorough investigation of the area. You find, what used to be the main like church prayer site where you guys initially were, where the alcoves are. You find smaller rooms that used to maybe be storage rooms. One that Falcon was turned into his bedroom, his living quarters. Going around like the main halls all over, you do go into um, a bit of the outside area where uh, he's made his gardens, the gardens that he keeps for the city. Um, yeah, and you guys make your way. Jax, what are you doing this time?
So I think I would have been like for the first 20 minutes or so, like I was just gonna crisscross and sit in front of that alcove and stare at that root vegetable and like
Okay.
trying to ponder like, am I missing something? Or like, is this legitimately root vegetable that like can just be eaten?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, easy enough. Falcon kind of sees you eyeing this thing so hard, and he verifies this is just a a plain root vegetable that is stood the test of time.
Bless you.
Says
Um,
bless you.
the okay, so if that I might come back to that, but Foghorn, um, we've been to a couple places around Bazozan so far, and we seem to be hitting a bit of a wall here. Do you know if there's anywhere else? So we've been to the Ready Room, we've been to the crematorium, we've been to the sacrificial engines. Is there any like um, attractions people may come? I know people don't come here to visit, but is there anything big that we're missing here? I know there's the temple. I know there's a couple things, but is there anything that we can be exploring while we're here?
I mean, it depends on how brave you're feeling. The
I'm brave. I'm brave.
only real things anyone comes to explore is Betrayer's Rise. Uh,
Hmm.
Occasionally expeditions go in there, but there's a few arcanists and archaeologists that sometimes make their way in. Not so much recently, but uh, that's really it. Everything else, I mean, the city isn't made to draw people to it. It's
Yeah,
meant to kind of keep people out.
yeah. I'm just wondering while you're here if there's like places that people go to that like we've just missed as we've kind of been a bit of a cat and mouse game with another group, so we haven't really been able to explore very much.
Hmm.
I was wondering if there's like any kind of like historical sites or anything that we should be checking out. But if you say
I
Betrayer's Rise,
mean,
it's kind of the
everything you guys are talking about kind of seems like you might want to check out Betrayer's Rise. Talking about these long forgotten temples and uh, hero work and things, ancient gods and heroes of the calamity, and
I think, guys. I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I really like Falcom, and I think he's telling the truth. I think we should go to Betrayer's Rise. Anyone in?
If we go,
I think so too.
let's see if we can bring Question. Question, do you want to come into Betrayer's Rise?
absolutely not.
Well,
This is something we said.
I, I, I draw. I write. No.
It might actually be helpful to have someone that can draw and write down things for us as we explore, because we seem to have this one shared note. And
we are very brave mercenaries.
Well, that's what my last expedition thought, and they haven't returned yet.
Interesting.
so right now it's just me, Wolftail, Harbar, and Bo, right in here.
Yeah.
Guys, I think between the four of us, because I know I haven't been making the most smart decisions recently. I'm gonna get in trouble, but I I think we should probably try and get into Betrayer's Rise. It seems like we've done everything we can do here, and it seems like this is kind of what we were
It
called
would be
here
nice to
do.
try and help out.
Wolf, so it sounds like
I
Wolftail's
mean,
in.
if Aloysia's all that bad too, maybe we could thwart her plans by going in there. Maybe we could close the gate,
Ooh.
save this town from its constant demon problem.
when Wolftail says that, I want to look over if that like at Fogholm to see if that like was he's just like, yeah, you'll never do it, or like did it? He's like, oh yeah, close the portal. That'll work.
He's just kind of like going about his duty, not really paying attention to you
Okay.
guys. Like he answers questions when you ask him, but he's kind of got stuff to do.
Fogholm, if we go to Betrayer's Rise, is there anything you suggest we prepare to go in there? It seems like you know a bit about it, and people haven't been coming out. We clearly don't want to die, but is there something you suggest we do before going in?
I not.
Because
Not
there's like
really.
special weapons that might help us in there. Is there like, are we better to like? Do you guys have like any kind of healing potions or anything that might be beneficial to us?
If we, well, I don't have any, but if you visited Prima at the Ready Room, she's the only one that sells that kind of stuff.
So we got a bit of a problem. How is your relationship with the Ready Room?
Well, I don't venture out too far from the temple here, but I have been there once or twice.
So we're probably not allowed in due to a circumstance that happened or a situation that happened. I would assume a couple days ago. At this point, question: would if we were to pay you up front, would you be able to help us get some healing potions from? What was her name again?
Prima.
Prima. From
Prima?
Prima? Like, we can give you the money up front.
Yeah, I can probably do that for you.
Awesome.
What do you guys think? Is that something we should
Do
be doing?
it. Let's do it. Question though, for question. Well, how'd your last party fall? Is there any recommendations or advice you give us before we head into Betrayer's Rise?
Oh, I don't actually know. They were the type that you know fancied excitement over introspection, and when they got a little gung ho about it, I decided against going in and would rather keep studying.
Surely the best way to gain more knowledge is to go to the source.
Well, maybe one day if it's open and the demons stop coming out of it, I will.
When we're finished, Betrayer's Rise will be closed forever.
But no, I want it open so I can see it.
I'd say now's your chance. Join us. See it for yourself, or wait for us to be victorious over evil, and it'll be closed.
But it might be open when everything's inside is gone, and I can go in safely.
It
So
is
guys, do you
dangerous.
think rather than meeting them back here, should we go let Embrum know maybe that this is what we want to do and see if we can get him on board, and then we could go and see Estia and get
Yep.
Estia to come.
Yep, that sounds good. I'd still like to show the lost vestige of divergence to question, see if she can tell us anything more about it.
I think we owe it to her with all the help she's given us.
I think so. Let's go back to the
But
bar.
for us to do that, we do have to. Yeah.
Okay, you guys ready to go?
Thank you, Foghorn.
Question: we're heading back to the bar. If you come with us and help us when we get the lost vestige of divergence, we will. We'll let you see it if you let us know anything that you can find out through the inspection of it.
Yeah, okay. Can I meet you back there? I want to finish copying a few things around here.
Yep, that sounds good.
Okay, great.
I'm going to, when we walk off, I'm actually going to try and duck out behind a rock, and hide and kind of spy on her and see what she's doing.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, easy enough. I'm not gonna have you roll like stealth or anything like that. She's just frantically like writing everything down, drawing pictures. Same thing you guys have all seen her do. She just wants to make sure she gets every detail of everything in her book.
Okay, cool. I'll waddle over and join the group at the bar.
And I just want to like, as we're walking back, just kind of like keep my head on a swivel, knowing that like, still like sweating, thinking Maggie's around,
Okay.
like physically sweating. You could see me sweat.
All right. So the rest of you make your way back to the bar. We cut over to Hestia. So in the time you're in the bar, having your drinks, having breakfast if you so choose, you're there for I think over an hour at this point. Just make a perception check.
Hestia, Hestia.
6.
So you know, keeping an eye out for either the rival party or Prolix. It's not too hard to obviously see the rivals, but they never show. You do catch out of the corner of your eye a orange tiefling heading. Like you kind of look around to the right, and as you turn your head back, you see Prolix like halfway up the stairs, going back to the sleeping quarters upstairs.
Okay. I think it was Embrin who cared about Prolix leaving. I mean, if it's been an hour, I'll probably just end up leaving and heading out and just hanging out around here to see if I meet up with anyone.
Okay.
When I see the group coming, I want to kind of like, they're going to be coming from this west road here, I would assume. So I'll see them coming down the road. I want to kind of just like shoo them back so they don't come into the square.
Okay.
I don't want them to walk right into the square. So hand signals, tell them just to hold on a second, and I'll be over. I feel like this is kind of the same time Hestia is coming out. It feels like this is all kind of converging roughly.
Yeah, roughly about the same time now. So yeah, you would see. I'd say you probably see Hestia come out first.
That's what I kind of want to know. So I want to have a conversation with Hestia, but not standing there. I want to kind of walk past Hestia up that north road, and as I walk by Hestia, just kind of motion Hestia to kind of follow me, not close, but just follow me up the road a little bit.
Okay. Do you follow?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you guys make your way north up the road a little ways.
And then I just want to duck in kind of in basically I just want to get in a little secluded spot so I can have a conversation that no one's really going to hear.
Just kind of like right in between these buildings here?
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay. Sure.
Hestia came back. Do you have the amulet?
Embrin.
Hestia, do you have the amulet?
Yes, of course I do. Yes.
Okay. Keep it on yourself.
Do you want it, dear? Okay.
Not yet. But listen, nobody else needs to know that you have it right now, okay?
Of course.
Okay, let's go. I saw the others coming, I believe, down the west, so let's make our way down there. But stay back. Walk like you're not in our group.
Embrin, I just want to say it's so very nice to meet you.
It's very nice to meet you too, Hestia. You seem like a lovely human being and a wonderful change from what we've been used to. Give a little wink.
Oh yes, Eros, he tries.
Eros was amazing in his own way. Okay, so yeah, I just want to make it clear. Make Hestia stay behind me. Don't keep us in sight, but don't walk with the group just in case we come across our rivals. So, and we'll make our way over to the group on the west there and see what's up.
Okay. So I would say probably at that point, you guys heading north. Yeah, you wave them off coming into the square. So you know, a couple minutes goes by, and the rest of you are kind of in like this junction right here. What are you guys doing? Well, so you're just waved off by Embrin, and then
I walk away.
Yeah, and then he walks away.
Guys, are we both telling me really? gonna do this? Are we going into the Betrayer's Rise? Is this really gonna happen?
Oh yeah, we're totally gonna rack up a kill count.
Oh, I say I'm gonna put 10 gold pieces on the head of the first enemy we
Mhm.
see. You in?
All right, 10 gold it is.
On the head of the
Level
first
2
enemy.
magic missile.
So, do we
Oh,
give it to
damn.
Hairbar whenever he steals the kill?
No, we punch. If he steals a kill this time, we punch him. Is he with us yet? Or is he still a rock
All right,
hiding behind a
it's a
rock?
deal.
No, I think he left with you guys.
Okay.
I hear that and I punch him in the knee or something.
Okay. Ow.
3 damage.
When I meet up with them, I'm gonna ask them what they found at the temple and how did it go and
Mhm.
where'd question go.
Found a vegetable we weren't allowed to touch.
Story of Eros' life.
We left question there. She's doing some drawing, but she'll come join us in a little bit.
Anything valuable?
Not immediately. We found some information about plants and going for a drink. But who knows? You know, maybe I'd like question to take a look at that vestige, and you know, maybe she can tell us something about it. But we've decided we're going to go to Betrayer's Rise.
Ember,
What?
I did not come up with that idea. That was Harbar.
Do it. Come on.
Thank you for your honesty,
Yeah.
Jax.
Mm,
Harbar thinks that it's probably a good idea, since we asked Fogholm if there's anything else that we should see around here, and we really value his advice, and he thinks that we've kind of explored what we can explore here, and if we're really here to help, that's probably our next step. But I agree with whatever you're gonna say.
When we decided against this 3 days ago, what has changed to now? Our
Boredom.
patience?
We've
Hey.
done everything in town.
Well, I always wanted to go to Betrayer's Rise.
I think we've found
I
more
really
of the
think we
mystery
could
of
do a lot of good
Alexian.
for this town.
Yeah.
Let's make our way around, like talking west up north, past
Past
the
the,
crematorium. As
Here?
we're talking. Yeah, let's just make our way kind of like up that road as we're talking.
If we're going by the crematorium, I think I want to take a closer look at something there. But I don't know what. I think I want to see if there's more demons that should have been turned into goo but haven't.
Ooh.
Okay. So you guys make your way north towards the crematorium. In doing so, it takes you a couple minutes to get there. You still see the white plumes of smoke billowing out of these big smokestacks. There is no longer the massive pile of bodies out front. The two there seem to have the kind of grips on it.
Last time we were there, you mentioned a brother, I believe, that was kind of shaky around the rock.
Mhm.
Was it a brother? Is that brother there still?
You don't see anyone outside at the moment.
If I don't see him, I probably won't engage.
All right. So what is our plan to do here? Why are we moving into this pit of despair where nobody comes out alive?
I think.
Or
I mean, we could sit here and just be. As soon as he says that, I stop what I'm saying. I throw it up.
Love it.
I think, from my understanding, is where this whole town is just sitting ducks. They just sit and wait, get attacked, sit and wait, get attacked, and I feel like without more information, that's probably just going to be us too. I think we need to take this initiative and go see what's going on there. If we don't, we're just going to be. Is this what the life we want? To just sit here and be attacked and attacked? And I think we're better than that.
As Jax is talking, I've got a little stick and I'm just drawing in the sand. T, P, K. I agree, Jax. I feel like we need to do more.
Elixian Yeah.
What the
And it
shit is
definitely
that
seems
noise?
like Alexian came through.
What
here.
is that? What was that?
I have no idea.
Who's starting a saw?
Oh.
Who's got a bird screeching?
Everyone look up.
I look up. I look up right away. I look up.
Yeah, I look left. I look left.
I look up.
Yeah.
I look down. Lift my feet.
I
Perception
thought I
roll.
muted myself. Just letting you know.
It was
Right.
you. You have
Jack,
a bird.
so,
Is Maggie killing a bird over there?
Wolftail, Jax,
Mhm.
Harbor.
It looks like we're on the right track for finding Alexian, at least the path he went. And if he was in this town, it's likely that he was in Betrayer's Rise at some point. So maybe he left something behind and we could use that to help find him.
Based on the grotto, we feel like Alexian's the key.
I think Alexian's the key.
Yeah, I think that probably makes a bit of sense. It's the best option we've had in days.
That's right. And remember from the grotto, he said he prayed to the Changebringer in the heart of a temple of evil. I mean, if Betrayer's Rise is not the heart of a temple of evil, then what is?
I just
I
want to
think we
bring up
should-
one concern. Last time we went up there to talk to the guards, they weren't so keen on people going up there and going in. Do you think they'll just, if we say we're there to take on Betrayer's Rise, will let us in?
Yeah, I think unless
I feel like
opening
we
it
just
or
don't want to
letting us
open up
in,
the gates.
Hmm.
yeah, unless something to let us in means something can get out. That would be the only thing. But there must be a way to go in. People have gone in, so.
I mean, we might have burned the bridge with Eloise, the
Alosia?
lady, Alosia. That's right.
Alexian?
Check the notes. Check the notes.
But,
Um,
but she could probably get us in.
Did anybody in your travels to the temple give us any ideas of what weapons would be best to fight these things?
No,
What
but
kind
they
of-
said buy lots of healing potions.
Okay, so we bought lots of healing potions.
I bet you Bo's
No.
axe would be good.
Bet your Bozak would be good too. So let's buy healing potions. How do we do that? Who has healing potions?
We have to give. The question said she would buy it from Prima in the bar because we can't get in, but we just have to pay up front. So we're just.
Okay.
We would have to give her the money first.
I would say money means nothing into where we're going, so let's buy what we can.
Awesome.
I'm in.
And where's question right now?
I'd imagine just anybody sitting out front would help us with that.
Bunch of teenagers looking to buy beer.
I don't think Question's the only person.
Do we trust
Yeah,
anybody?
you know,
Just to give a handful
We've
of
all
gold?
done it.
Yeah.
I would say
How about we? How
It's
about
a
we ask?
military town, so I don't think they'd want to rip us off.
true. True.
How about we ask Hestia right here? We'll buy
Hestia.
some healing potions.
Should we
Hestia.
walk and talk back towards the pub?
I say maybe we just
Let's-
send
let's-
Hestia back towards pub.
Yeah, let's send Hestia back towards the pub. Hestia, would you be comfortable buying us some healing potions? You need to speak to Prima in the bar.
If you'll allow, DM, that crystal for the arcane focus that I'm using.
Yeah.
I want to have that on a necklace with her. That's
Okay.
just kind of like a pendant here.
Sure.
And I can cast minor illusion
Mhm.
as a cantrip.
Okay.
So with her, I'll probably actually speak more. It only requires a somatic or material, or the arcane focus. So I figure it'd be like pulsing or glowing or shifting, even little tendrils coming out. So I think maybe if there's a extenuating circumstance and you want I need to roll deception of some kind to otherwise I'm just gonna speak. I can create a sound. It can be my voice, someone else's voice, alliance, where I can do it for a minute, and I can cast it at will. And it can be examined as an illusion with a intelligence check, investigation.
So you're using it to create your voice audibly? So
Yeah.
you're not speaking to one person in their head anymore, you're just going to speak out loud?
I'll still do that from time to time, but with her,
Okay.
she's more comfortable hearing her own voice.
Yeah, sure.
So she like has this necklace here that she wears, kind of like the Red
Yep.
Woman, Game of Thrones. Kind of have that vision, but I do want it to be like visible.
Yeah.
So yeah, for the first time, well, of course I'd go back to the and go get whatever you need. Let's.
And I'm gonna
Did
walk a
did
little.
you just want me to go?
Hesty, Hesty, I'll walk you back a little bit, just up. Just want to get Hesty up like around the corner a little bit.
I do want to go
pinch
back to the
Wolftail and
bar.
Jax's cheeks.
Hmm.
And when I pinch their cheeks, I go, "Oh, it's so good to see you two. You're just a little wee rapscallions. Oh, you're so cute. Everything you do just brings joy to my heart."
I feel so weird.
So loved.
And then I want to
And
I
then,
want to
like,
lean down to.
I cup Harbar's face. And you try so hard.
I am just in love with Hestia. Just the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
When me and Hesty get a little bit away, I want to lean down to her and just be like, "It's time," and hold up my hand.
I'm going with them as well, actually. I want to go to the pub to find Question.
Okay. So you don't really get away from the harbor or anything that
That's fine.
you.
That's
Okay.
fine. Hesty, it's time. And I reach down to get her to give me the ambulance.
Who had all the money, by the way?
We'll have our own money.
I'm so broke.
You broke. What have you been paying for?
I had tons of money.
Hester, can you find out how much healing potions are, and if there's like stronger versions of healing potions?
Oh, of course. And I give you the amulet.
Okay, and I'm gonna give you a bag with 100 gold in it.
Just if they search you, you know you have that, right?
I'm aware.
Wait, why don't
Okay,
we
so
leave it with?
you know,
Did we see this
Eros is
transaction?
gone for nothing. You understand that, right? His sacrifice means nothing.
Wait, did we see this transaction that he asked for it and he gave it to him?
Roll a perception check.
Don't need to roll a perception check. I'll turn and show it to them.
Oh, that's a good perception check.
Um,
Oh, it's not you.
don't you think it'd be better if the person that wasn't in our group had it, in case we do come across Maggie?
We're walking 40 feet into this hole, so I would like to have this on me.
But what's so special about it that you need it that it might kill you?
This has magical powers that allow me to turn 3 of you invisible each day, and it also allows some help when someone tries to attack me. This is a powerful amulet. It'll benefit the group, but it needs to be wielded by someone who understands its power. Cocky.
I would
Yes. But what if we're waiting out
I'd
here?
just say this is very disrespectful to Eros. He didn't want to leave you. You know that, right?
We didn't want him to leave.
We like Eros.
It was
Yes.
definitely out of necessity, but
Is it? Would it be
Can't seem
better
to
if
But
like,
find these
necessity is
rivals
being
in-
lost when if he has it. I mean,
We're-
take it once we
yeah,
get
I'd
to
be more comfortable
but-
if you kept it. But
Are we not like right here and we're going right here? Like, are we not?
no, like we're waiting. He has to still go into the place, buy our stuff.
we're here.
No, we're up on the crematorium, in front of the crematorium.
Yeah, you guys were up in the area around the crematorium, and then I think you guys started walking and talking back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're
Maybe-
you're closing in on the ready room.
Maybe it's better if it's just a suggestion. You guys do what you want, but maybe Hestia has it until we get into Betrayer's Rise, and then when we're kind of out of sight of this Maggie, then take it and hide it. Just because what if we come across them and then they start searching you, and then At least
Maggie,
Hestia can get away.
Maggie comes, you and I will turn invisible. I'm gonna go wait like north here. I'm not gonna walk down to the.
But then why
Okay.
did we let Eros run away?
Arrows ran away. That was the plan at the time. It didn't work out. They didn't come back to find us. We didn't need that part of the plan. It's hindsight. Now we have it. Now we're ready to go.
Well,
So,
I'll take you to gold then,
someone's going back
and
to-
you're gonna need an hour anyway. So, to use it, or I mean, Eros attuned it to me, so I can actually use it. But listen, give me your money. I'll go get the potions. I like open up a bag.
I'll drop 100 in because I don't know how much it costs, so I'll just drop 100 in too.
I'll put
100 gold.
50 gold in.
50 so far. Anything else going in?
I can't remember if I attuned to this too when I first got it. Like, was that was before? Like, I didn't do my 4-hour meditation, right? Because I woke up and then went to get it.
So
So I haven't
you
slept
did
to-
attune to it
had time.
during
Okay.
while you waited for everyone else to wake up, but then when you gave it to Eros, you unattuned to it because you didn't
Okay.
have it.
Okay.
Wolfed up. Nah, I don't want it. If,
Alright,
if there's
I
enough,
want to go buy potions.
can you
Okay.
get one for Wolftail from me? If like they cost 50 or whatever, just split whatever mine is in two and get Wolftail something.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go find a spot to kind of hide behind some buildings and try and attune to this thing and relax for a minute.
Okay.
I'm following
So
Hestia.
you would know it takes an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can attune to it while you just have it, right? You're just kind of like focusing on it while you're walking
Okay.
around. But yeah, you can choose to just kind of sit
Yep.
somewhere by yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of go off a little bit between some houses, a little bit less
Uh,
conspicuous.
Are you gonna tell anyone where you're going, or are they just kind of just wander around to find you?
Yeah, I'll tell them. I'm just going up around the corner. It's
Okay.
not hard to find.
All right, easy enough. So Hestia, you go back to the ready room, and you go to Prima in the sort of like shop area. And yeah, I mean, you see all sorts of adventuring gear, and pretty much anything you could think of that a standard adventurer would need. Specifically looking for health potions, though. Roll me a percentile die.
Percentile. 72.
Okay. And roll me a d4, please.
Only 5 foot.
Big 4.
Oh, that's cool.
So she tells you that she has 4 potions of healing. Each one costs 100 gold.
I'll get 3.
Okay. Cool.
That's coming
Yeah.
over in like different kind of coins, but
Sure.
I got 322 on me, so I'll
All
go
right.
down to 22.
All right. So you hand over your 300 gold. She gives you 3 potions of healing. Thanks you for your what do you call it? Patronage. And yeah.
Is there anything special you need for Betrayer's Rise? Do you have to climb anything, or
No, I don't know. I've never been in there. That's a soldier, maybe Arcanist kind of thing. It's not my business. I mean,
okay.
some people.
I thought you
some
maybe
people-
equipped them.
Well, I mean, people have bought all kinds of things. Not having great success, but I mean, it doesn't hurt to have some climbing gear. Who knows what's inside? I mean, there might be things you want to keep. You could have some bags or vials. Your guess is as good as mine.
The only thing that would interest me is if like I have a hammer, piton, and like rope, but if there's actually like something like climbing gear that she has that like would help with climb checks, then I would be interested in that. But otherwise, I will rejoin the group.
So she will have a climber's kit. Yeah, she has one climber's kit. It is 50 gold.
Oh, please be, damn it. Okay, no, that's. Would you make an old dwarf broke and just take 22? I got no money otherwise. Please. Oh,
Make a persuasion check.
So the disadvantage of that bad boy.
14.
I'm sorry, I have a business to run. I can't afford to be dropping prices.
How far away is
What
Ember from where
about-
we were outside?
He stayed somewhere like up here.
That's better, I feel like. No, okay, I'm good. Yep.
Alright.
I'll take my leave.
Alrighty. So you make your way back out to your waiting party in the town square. Les Embrin.
Oh, Hestia, what did
Get
you get
everything you
Friday?
wanted.
I got the 3 jacks here. I give them all to you.
Oh. Thanks. Here's one for Wolftail. And I'll hand Harbar one. And
Thanks.
I'm going to give my last one back to Hestia.
No. Don't you all use them all in one place now? And,
You did all the
Just
work.
gives
It's
it
okay.
back to you.
Okay, well, I owe you.
Well, all right. I'm sure you'll be the one drinking it anyway. And I like that.
Well, wouldn't it be better for someone else to put it in my mouth if it's those?
Alright.
Oh,
So these are all
now,
the
Jax. That's Eros' business.
so these are all the common healing potions for 2d4 plus 2. Just make sure you put the right ones in your inventory.
Is it the potion of fire? Is that what?
No.
Greater potion of healing?
No. Alright.
Everything but
so
the
you-
right thing.
So you guys make your way back up the street towards where you came from, picking up Embrin along the way. I assume you see them kind of at some point walking along the road, and either head off with them or bring them over to you.
I'm still
Meet up
actually
with
going to be waiting by the bar because I want to catch a question.
Okay. Roll a d20 to see if she came while you guys were gone or not. Anything? Yeah. So how long are you planning to wait?
An hour.
Okay.
Beyond
So
the hour?
you
Hmm?
Like, we're waiting an hour for Embrin. Are we waiting an hour beyond that as well?
I could say it would have happened simultaneously.
Do we know, like we've openly said, like we have to wait here an hour for him to attune to it, or he just walked away?
He
and
would have told us.
Our plan is still
Yeah,
to
he
go.
just didn't come with you guys. He said he's gonna wait somewhere. So yeah, you guys do your shopping. Harbar, you hang out. Unfortunately, through the hour, you don't see Question.
No, whatever. Okay, I give up and I'll go go join my friends.
Okay. So you guys all make your way and meet up together in and around where Embrin was, at this like kind of main intersection up here.
Guys, do you think we should go back and rescue Question? Do you think she's been hurt? He's been hurt. They've been hurt.
They seem to be
I think
pretty
Question's
close.
fine.
No.
Yes, how about have a little crush?
No, you're the only one for me, Hestia.
Oh, sad.
Oh no, Harbar.
we lost Ember. I do want to see
Maybe once
if I
we deal with
can.
the betrayer's rise.
I do want to see if I can try and convince Question to come, but I don't think I have any paper or anything. So, does anyone have a piece of leather or paper? I could give a quick note to tack on the bulletin board outside the bar if there's one. Just let her know we've gone into Betrayer's Rise.
You know, you,
I have the other
you
side
see
of
the
this.
back of the poster.
Let's
yeah.
do it.
Nice.
Do it.
Here you go.
I'm gonna take that
Sorry.
poster from Jack's. I'm gonna try
Okay.
and write on the bottom, "Gone to Betrayer's Rise." Go back to the bar and see if there's like a community bulletin board in front of it.
Okay. There's no bulletin board in the front. There are the two guards though, that are there.
Yeah, I'll go up to one of the guards and say, I saw you help to bring my friend Question out of the bar last time. If she comes back, can you make sure that she gets this note? And I'll pass the note over to him, and I'll bundle a 1 gold piece into it as well.
Okay. Yeah, sure thing. She came back about 10 minutes ago. I can go in and I'll
Oh.
give it to her, I guess.
Oh,
And he turns and like walks inside.
wait.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, if she's already back, can you just tell her to come on out? We're sorry, just missed her.
And he kind of like just looks at the paper with the gold in it. I guess I'll keep this, right?
Yeah, you can keep it. Yeah.
Yeah, just give me a minute. And he walks inside, and you hear again, just like a lot of, "There's someone in Question here." And, a minute later, she comes back to the door, escorted by the guard.
Question. Sorry, I missed you before. We're gonna head into Betrayer's Rise, but before you do, I'd like you to try and take a look at the vestige that we have. Can you come with me now?
You see both guards kind of look to you. What'd you just say?
Oh, we found an old vestige, old memory from my childhood, but she might know something about it, so we're hoping that she could take a look at it.
What is a vestige?
Vestige, it's like a thing that helps you remember someone who's died. You know, it's
Roll a deception check.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Like your natural 20 equals your 19. Amazing. All right.
Yeah, cool.
Cool. And yeah, she's
Weirdos.
okay. Yeah. Sure. Lead the way.
Go back up to this intersection here.
Okay. So yeah, you lead her back, and meet up with the group.
Hey guys, this is a question in case anyone here hasn't met her before. Before we go into Betrayer's Rise, I'd just like her to take a look at something, and then I'll very purposely whisper this time. Amber, can you show her the lost vestige?
Why?
I think she should. She may know something about it. She might be able to tell us something useful. She's provided a lot of help to us. I think it would mean a lot to her if she could see it.
Are we right here on this corner? Or is this happening?
Yeah. Ish.
Okay, I want to stand like in the middle of this four-way and just keep my head on a swivel. Every
Okay.
every like 2 seconds, go to a different angle.
All right.
I want to help
Give me-
Jack.
Back to
one
back
second.
Charlie's Angel style.
All right. Make up perception checks.
Okay, 16.
Oh, I got too caught up in doing the poses.
Alrighty.
Ember, what do you say? Will you let her take a look at it?
Give me 1 second. I'm just looking at something.
I think under traits it says how much of a jerk you are.
Exactly what I'm looking at. I'm trying to see like how, because I feel like all this shit is starting to make me a little arrogant and a little feeling a little better than everybody else. I mean, it's anyway. Yeah, okay. I'll move off the road and not take it off, but move my clothes. I guess I have like small clothes on. And,
Just pull it out of your shirt.
Or your robe.
yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
And it'll be like
And
tight around my neck, kind of.
okay. So you see, as soon as you dangle this amulet out of your clothes, you can see like her eyes go wide, and she like starts quivering with excitement. She's, "This is incredible. Can can I look closer at it?"
Yeah, I'll let her, but I'll be cautious. Like,
I'm going to kind of be just standing back a little bit. I'm going to ready a grapple
Okay.
or pounce or whatever it's called.
I don't
Get
think
in
you
there.
know
He loves
pounce.
scrambled.
I don't think so, sir.
Who's the cat here? Oh yeah, he's in the middle of the road dancing.
I'm spinning.
Okay. Sure. So she comes like right up to you, Embrin, and like gets a few inches away from this thing, and she's like takes this whole thing in, like pulls out one of her notebooks and starts drawing in it, and like, oh my god, this is incredible. That is so, it's amazing. And she just is in awe of this item. As she like inspects it, she goes, looks all around, checking for all these intricate details and things like that. And this thing, this has to be the key to the mythic resonance that's just been that's throughout Bazozan. Where did you find it?
we found it along our travels. Tell us more about it.
I don't know anything about it. That I only just seen it, but I mean this. There's just something about it that's.
What's the mythic resonance of Bazazan that you mentioned?
It's a cyclical nature of this area, and how there's evil, and then the heroes come to stop it, and they defeat it, and the cycle just continues and continues and continues, and that's what the Aurora Watch is doing right now. They're here to defeat this evil, and it's the nature of this area. I've dubbed it the mythic resonance.
So are we part of that right now? Are we in the cycle?
It could very well be.
Did you notice anything else taking a look at it? Has it been described in the legends?
I would need more time to study it, but it's quite incredible.
I'm gonna tuck it back in and just back up a little bit,
Okay.
just so and kind of look around. And it feels very weird to be standing in this street with this thing.
Question: If you wanted more time to study it, come with us.
No, I'm okay. I mean, if you come back,
More of a
I
thinker,
can...
not a doer.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, we will. When we return victorious, we will seek you out and we will tell you what we've seen.
Please, that would be incredible.
Okay. If you're not in the pub, we will find you through the allegiance of the All-Sight.
Okay.
Bye. Question.
Right. And you see she just turns down the road, like face in her book, just sketching, making notes as she's walking away.
We should really go now because I'm sure people will see all the stuff she's drawing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, with that, I'm going to start walking towards Bertrand's Rise.
Okay.
Don't tell anyone where you saw that.
Also, have you happened to see a big ogre around lately?
Who are you talking to?
A question before she walks away from us.
Oh. She's just doesn't even like look up from her book. She's like, nope.
I love this character.
Yeah.
Nerd. Okay, let's go.
All
We're
right.
going.
Let's go.
Still doesn't make me feel safe.
All right. So
Me
you
neither.
guys head north up the road towards Betrayer's Rise. The winding kind of staircase leading up the mountain, and once again you come to uh, the bit in front of the gate, and as you get a little ways away from the door, you see again a number of guards all kind of surrounding the door, and they call it to you to halt
I'd say we
and
halt.
identify.
Just for the record, my state of mind right now is I'm not like lunging forward on anything. I'm kind of staying close to a wall, eyes wide, always looking back, and like very paranoid right now.
I'm feeling great, so I walk up with a lot of confidence. Like, where's the blade? Where's the blade? We're here to go into Betrayer's Rise.
Okay. So what is the marching order going up to the gate?
I'll be in front.
Okay.
I'm kind of clutching onto Wolftail wherever he is, like claws in arm, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
I'm
at
trying
the
to
back.
like stay middle-ish so
Okay.
that Jax has cover.
We'll put Bo wherever's safest and most likely to die.
Yeah.
Middle back, but more towards middle.
Okay. All right. So you guys approach, and the guard shouts out to halt and identify yourself. And Harbar, what do you do?
Hey, I'm Harabar. We're Warriors of the Blade. We'd like to enter Betrayer's Rise. We have important archaeological work to conduct.
You don't look like archaeologists.
No, we are actually mercenaries, but we feel it's a good synergy. You don't want to send just unarmed archaeologists in there. You want to send warrior archaeologists.
What are you looking for?
We are looking for a temple. We were looking for the heart of a temple of evil.
You don't get much more evil in Betrayer's Rise.
That's what we're thinking.
He kind of looks around to the other guards. I don't know if I can just let you in there, though. Let's kind of go through the task hand.
Is that Varen?
Varen, yeah.
Varen? He's the one who approves entry to Betrayer's Rise. Is that right?
Well, our job's here to keep the doors closed so nothing comes out.
I'm gonna yell up from the back that Varen has told us if we want to go in there in the past that we can, and now we're choosing to.
Make a deception check.
I don't feel like I was lying. I feel like he did say that, but
Advantage because you actually believe it.
yeah, I feel like
Deception
he
or
did say that.
persuasion.
That's 15.
15.
Yeah.
Varen said that, did he?
Yes, in previous conversations. I really feel like he did. I'm being quite honest here. I feel like he did say that. Anyway.
Very well.
Sorry, who's at the front? It's Harbar right now, at the front.
Yeah, and I'm at the back, and you guys are kind of in the middle with Bo.
Okay. So the guard goes up. Very well. And you watch as he sends a few of the soldiers over to the door.
Before that happens, is okay. Like, can Bo do like a buff onto Harbar since he's up front.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, if you're playing Bo, just let me know what he does.
So he'll do a Shield of Faith on Harbar since he's the first one up there.
Okay. What level?
First level.
Okay. So that adds two
It's just a
to
minute.
Harbar's AC.
Pardon?
That adds 2 to his AC.
Yep.
For a minute.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Cool. Okay.
10 minutes.
So yeah, you guys watch as these like 6 of the 8 guards all move toward the front door, or these like massive double doors, and they grab these huge like iron handles on them, and yeah, they await you guys.
To walk forward.
Yeah.
Just
I'm gonna
walk.
throw Ninja Star right into as soon as it opens. Just straight paranoid.
Okay.
Is
So
there
yeah,
a
you guys.
safe word to get back out?
So the guards tell you, it's like, once you go in here, we're closing the doors behind you. If you want them open, you push them open.
Okay.
Okay. Pretty standard door policy.
Yeah. So so you guys approach, and I mean, you see these are incredibly huge doors, and they appear like straight metal, like heavy black iron. And as you approach, and you see the guards begin to pull on these doors, you hear, and the doors fly open and they burst from the inside as these 2 shadowy winged creatures burst through the opening, immediately taking to flight, and they screech as they dive down towards you. Their ebon talons extended, and we're gonna roll some initiative.
Does my Ninja Star hit?
Make an attack roll.
Okay. That's a 20. Or sorry, oh, that's Bo's character. 1 second. Sorry. And that's an 18.
Yeah, that is.
And that's a 7.
Okay.
I probably wouldn't have seen it hit anything, but I just chucked it in.
Okay. So we will get you guys out of here.
Yeah, Steven, you're a bit delayed, and Dave, your video's a little bit delayed, but say something.
Saying something, talking about it.
Yeah, you're about a
Hello?
1 or 2
What?
second
Hello?
delay from your voice.
Yeah, for me too.
What about me?
You're good now,
Yeah,
Steven, but you were like just a bit choppy, but all good.
Thank you.
Oh, we're rolling initiative? Sorry.
Yeah.
My bad. Sorry. Pay attention.
Wow.
You have a +6 initiative?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I still
You
get
got a 9.
under 10. I'm turning off this Vector dice. Nobody buy the Vector dice.
And it haven't been as good as the other ones.
How much are dice packs?
He says with an 18.
I think it was like $6.
That's cool.
Okay. So, did anyone not put their thing in already?
Mine's in there.
I'm not.
Okay.
I think I'm missing
In
Bo.
there.
Yeah, Alex, you want to roll for Bo?
Yep. That's a 2 for Bo.
Okay. Alrighty. Oh, that's right. Okay. So, top of the round, you guys watch. So these 2 massive flying like shadow creatures burst out of the door. They fly into the air above the guards. You see some of the guards are sent flying and knocked onto the ground. Um, the front door is wide open, and these two creatures are headed towards you guys. Hestia, you're up.
I only see black. By the way.
Yeah.
Zoom out. Zoom
Scroll
out.
down.
I did.
It's there.
Scroll down and I zoomed out.
Did you try zooming out and scrolling down?
Let me try to restart my computer. It's like,
Try to turn it off, turn it on.
There, Casey now.
now I can, yes.
Okay, good.
Oh my god, it's so small. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So to one of the flying, you said like ghost-like, like shadow.
Yeah, it's like a shadowy type creature.
Shadow. Okay. Yeah. That crystal now on the necklace, like tendrils start to like grab at the jewelry that's around the neck and like wrap around it, and this like purple energy on the hand comes out, and I'll shoot 2 Eldritch blasts at it. 12 and an 11.
Both miss.
And gonna go 1, 2. 3,
So
4.
that is what you
5.
see.
Creepy.
Gross.
I'll go there for 6.
Okay.
And I will use a bonus action to cast Hex at
Okay.
3rd level, because that's the level I cast spells at now, which is I can
Sweet.
maintain it for up to 8 hours. Woo!
Oh damn. On which one?
And the one I was targeting here, the big
Alrighty.
big fucker there.
Let's say this this green dot is hex, and you are concentrating, correct?
Yep. It'll have disadvantage on intelligence, dex. I don't fucking know. Dex. Call it always dex.
On dex checks.
That's it.
Okay.
Ability checks. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Jax.
So we see those 2 big gloom stalkers and then like 4 little things around it.
Those are the guards that were
Oh,
opening
those-
the door.
Those are the guards.
Oh, hello guards. Okay, I'm going to run up 10, and are those things up in the air?
Yeah, they're 15 feet in the air.
Oh, perfect, good. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to move up because I can't get them, and I am going to can't do anything from. Okay, I'm going to throw a ninja star up there to the one that would I see like a mark on any of one that I would have hit from the distance?
No.
No. Okay, so I'll just do the one right in front of me.
Okay.
I'll heave another ninja star,
Alrighty.
and that is a 11.
Miss.
13.
Rolls.
Miss.
Okay. And I'm just going to use the rest of my action
Oh yeah.
to get back there.
Okay. That is your turn.
Actually, way back there. Yep.
Alrighty. So that is your turn. It's now the Gloomstalker's turns. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
11.
Plus 5. I got a 9.
Bo got a 5.
19. Eddie getting a shout out. Eddie asking for a shout out. He did say guys.
Where is he?
Everybody throw up the extra, Eddie.
Man, I'm not rolling well for these guys. Okay. Anyone roll under a under a 13?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Embrin, you,
Did Bo roll?
Harbar, and who else?
Bo and Jax did too.
Oh, jeez. Okay. So all of you hear this just piercing scream, a screech emitted from the one Gloomstalker that you've attacked, Jax, and all of you that failed to save are now paralyzed.
Sweet.
Perfect.
He is then going to. Actually, this one's just going to kind of swoop down here, coming down just 5 feet off the ground, turning to the guards. This one here, which is hexed, is going to fly down at you, Harbar. Yeah. And it's going to make a snatch attack at you. That is a 28 to hit.
Yeah,
That's
that
the
hits.
Christ alive.
That hits for 15 points of slashing damage. 4 points of necrotic damage.
Wait, so did you have your +2 on there for the buff?
Yeah, it was what, 28 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't check it.
Is that
yeah,
a crit?
No.
When you're paralyzed?
Should be. Yeah. If they're within 5 feet.
Oh, yeah, he is
paralysis?
perfect.
I think it's for unconscious.
It's any attack that hits a creature is a critical hit if the attack is within 5 feet.
And it actually has advantage. Yeah, let's see.
And it has
Nope, that's a
advantage.
natural
Just fucking...
Okay. So crit. So that was so 4 necrotic. So the plus another 7 necrotic. So 11 necrotic total. And then it was.
We going to that new book, boys.
Yeah.
Let's go. Who decided to go into this place?
And then 9 more points of slashing damage. And you are grappled and restrained, and this Gloomstalker is going to fly up with you. So is it 10 feet down, 5 feet 15? He's going to fly up 60 feet.
And
I'm
drop his ass. Just
60
drop
feet
his ass.
in the air. Sorry, I've lost track of what all that damage was. What was that damage?
Christ.
It was 11 necrotic.
Yeah, 11 necrotic. It was 9 plus, I think, we'll call it 6. So 15 plus 6, 21 points of slashing damage. For a total of, I'm not sure.
We would like to use deflect missiles.
Plus 9 plus 15.
Cunning disengage.
Crap, what was that? What was the total? Yeah.
I got 35, but I might have
Okay.
missed some numbers there.
Sure, we'll call it 35 total.
Okay.
All right. So that is its turn. Yeah. Wolftail. Actually, the guard that isn't paralyzed right here is going to take an attack of opportunity as the Gloomstalker flies away with his short sword. That hits
Finally.
for
How does he want to do this?
7 points of piercing damage.
Going invisible would be fantastic right about now.
All right, Wolftail.
All right. Bonus action, throwing on the Blade song, starting to dance and get in the groove of things.
All right.
I'd like to see it in action.
And maybe I'll do a dance video someday.
Yes.
All right. And then we're going to draw my sigil in the air and grip my diamond to cast Chromatic Orb at a 3rd level at this thing.
Oh, damn.
The one that flew up with Hairbar.
Okay. That's an attack roll or a saving throw?
Attack roll.
Okay.
And it is
go crit. Let's go.
The range on
baby.
it's 90 feet, right?
Did
Or
it go
120?
through? There we go.
Nice.
He crit. He
Uh,
crit. He crit.
It's
He
90
crit.
feet.
He crit. He crit.
Right?
He crit.
He crit.
And
Yeah.
yeah,
Crit.
90 feet?
it's
Yeah.
90
Okay.
feet.
All right. Yeah. Too easy.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So
He
that
crit.
is
called it out,
a
and
nat
it
20
happened.
for 27.
Yeah. Definitely hits.
How do I roll the damage? It's not going.
Just do it.
I'm trying. All right. There we go. So that is 18 for the first rolls, and for the second rolls. So
Oh, God, he did it.
38 lightning damage.
Take that.
Right. Okay. 38 lightning damage. Too bad it's immune to lightning. I'm kidding.
Oh, God.
No.
All right. 38 lightning damage. You strike out this orb, and this huge bolt of lightning fires at this creature, striking it like up in the like wing area. You see part of its wing, like burns away. You see a huge scorch mark over its chest. Luckily, you missed Harbar in its talons. But that was a hell of a chunk of damage.
I'm
Yeah.
so turned on right now.
I'm not gonna move. I'm just gonna stick there.
Alrighty. Harbar, you are paralyzed, restrained, and
my turn.
grappled. That is your turn.
Okay.
How do you break paralyzation?
It's to the end of the creature's next turn.
Okay.
So the Aurora Watch, you're going to see this guy over here is going to
That's what they
pull out a
pay you
heavy
for.
crossbow and try and hit him with the crossbow. That's only an 8 that misses. Those 3 are paralyzed. These 2 here are going to take some attacks against the one right in front of them. Ooh, that's a natural 20 on one of them. And a 14 on one, so the one hits with his short sword. It's only 1. Boo. For 7 points of piercing damage.
Take it.
And the last one over here is going to rush around, drawing his long sword. Boo. It's an 8.
Do you get advantage for flanking with dead bow?
No.
Okay.
All right, that is their turn. Embrin, you are
Not dead bow,
paralyzed.
sorry, I meant Harbar.
Bo, you are paralyzed. Top of the round, Hestia.
Can't do anything when I'm paralyzed. I can cast a spell.
Nope.
Nope.
I can't talk or think, concentrate.
Nope.
Well, I need to look up the definition of paralyzed.
Can he use his amulet to make us invisible?
Nope.
I challenge
You are incapacitated.
And can't move or speak.
Yes.
That's fun.
You're not like paralyzed from the waist down. You're like completely in a coma, pretty much.
Those tendrils keep wrapping around my neck, and the energy just glows more brighter and brighter purple. And 2 more shots, please. 20
Aw.
and
It's okay.
10.
20 hits.
It's 11 plus
Okay.
6,
Ooh.
so 17. 11 force, 6 necrotic.
Nice. All right. So yeah, your Eldritch Blast finds dead center of this creature's like upper chest neck area. It blasts in, and you see it the damage kind of radiate around there, and you see a big scorch mark on the chest. It's looking rough.
Yeah.
Hestia. How high up? 70?
60 feet.
5, you said 60 feet? Okay.
60 feet.
Yeah, I'll stay there.
All right.
That's gonna be my turn. Yep.
Cool. Jax, you are paralyzed. That's your turn. The Gloomstalkers. The one who's going to see if he gets his shriek back. Nope. All right.
Sucks to be you, Gloomy.
So you see this one on the ground, or just above the ground is going to make its multi attack towards the soldiers. That is that definitely hits. Against this guy. Oh, actually, just hits, yeah. Against this one, he takes.
Do I lose my concentration if I'm paralyzed?
What are you concentrating on?
Bo's concentrating on Harbar's buff.
Don't think you do, but
No.
I might
Doesn't
be
say
wrong.
you do.
Okay, just want to make sure. That is all.
Yeah, you just can't. You still have your mind about you. I would say so. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, the Gloomstalker. You see it reach out and bite into this one guard, dealing another 7 necrotic. And it's going to reach out and slash at it with its claws. That definitely hits. For 7 plus 15. And 8 is 15 plus 8 is 23 points of damage. And you see this soldier here at the end is looking rough. This Gloomstalker up here, having been blasted by a bunch of spells, is going to just drop Harbar.
From 60 feet?
Can I use a reaction if I'm
Nope.
paralyzed? Oh man.
And then it is going to just
I can.
fly away. 80 feet. That was.
Going
Gets
to
all the way over
take a
here.
reaction to cast Featherfall on
Ooh,
Hairbar.
nice.
Thanks.
Okay, so Harbar, you float
It's
gently
actually
to
a
the
custom
ground.
spell called Morzer's Featherfall.
60 feet. Yeah, he's 60 feet from you for sure. Okay. 60 feet per
That thing
round.
just ran away. Oh, bitch.
Yeah. So yeah, Harbar, you fall gently to the ground. And with that, end of their turn, no one is paralyzed anymore.
And you would have
what's up?
lost concentration on that spell. Bo would have.
On what spell?
Shield of Faith.
On the, being incapacitated or killed, you lose concentration on a spell.
Okay.
If you're incapacitated or if
Makes
you die.
sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense, I guess. Okay, Wolftail.
All right. Nothing fucked off.
Is that gone, or is it actually still
I'm
here?
going to.
It's flew away, so it's.
Okay.
I think that is 80 feet from where it was.
Did it go higher or did it stay like 60?
No, it stayed about 60.
Okay. Everybody got the old fucking Pythagorean theorem.
Okay. I'm going to run up a little bit behind this thing, 10 feet like that. I'm going to fire off a 2nd level chromatic orb
All right.
at the back of this thing. Lightning seemed to work last time, so I'm going to stick with that.
Oh,
wow.
nat
But we get the
one.
nat one.
Let's see. Let's see if we get our first one.
The
Roll a
divine.
20, get a nat one.
5.
Close. All right, so I waste that spell slot,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna get into melee with this thing.
All right. Sweet. That's turn.
Yeah.
All right. Harbar.
Okay, I'm going to. Is it kind of facing these guards?
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump on its back and I'm gonna stab it with my short sword.
Okay. Are you actually trying to jump onto it, or is that just for flavor?
How big is it? Like-
It is considered large, so it's like 4 times your size.
Can I
You
stab
just watch
any
helpless. You just fell helplessly to the ground, and you're already ready to risk fate again.
He's ready to risk it all.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't try to jump on its back. Yeah, no,
Okay.
I'm just gonna try and stab it with my short sword.
Alrighty, go ahead.
Nope.
Misses.
Fuck.
I'd like to spend a key point to do. Hang on, so I've got too many windows open here.
You should have a second attack anyway, if you want to take your second attack.
Sure, I'll take a second.
Before
Oh yeah,
doing-
2 attacks per action. Yeah, that's right. That's
Nice.
better.
Let's
That
go.
hits.
23,
Let's go.
5 piercing,
Alright.
and then I'll spend a key point to try and do a stunning strike on that.
Yeah.
So it
Okay,
needs
that
to
is a
make
con save.
con save DC 13.
Okay.
Huge.
Ooh, that's okay. 8. Alright. So this guy is stunned.
Shocked that I fell out of the air and stabbed it.
So
Take that.
stunned, incapacitated, can't
Nice.
speak or fails strength and dex rolls, attack rolls against have advantage. Sweet.
Okay, that'll be my turn.
All right. So yeah, as you strike out, you stab into where you hope a vital organ is, and as you plunge your short sword into it, you can see its body just tense, and like the wings kind of flare out, and like the whole thing is just like held there for a second, and you hear a bunch of the guards like, "There's little one," and they are going to. Actually, you're going to see a few of them rush inside because Wolftail, you would see this at the end of the hall here. You see a few more of the Aurora Watch soldiers that are lying on the ground, bloodied and not doing too hot. So
In rough shape.
so these guys are going to rush in to go and help. And the 4 around the Gloomstalker are going to take their attacks at advantage. They all take this time to pull their long swords. That's a 19, so that hits.
Nice.
That is 5 points of slashing damage for the first one. Okay. Hits. Misses. One on advantage. And ooh, nat 20. Okay. So we got 2 hits with the longsword. That is for 10 points of slashing damage. And then the oh jeez, I just screwed up there. Where was he at? Then the natural 20 is 11 points. Okay. Alrighty. So they all strike out towards this Gloomstalker. That is their turn. Ember.
Quick question: the invisibility that the amulet has, how long does it last? Doesn't
It's an action to use, and I believe it lasts a minute. It's the same as the invisibility spell.
Okay, that's cool. I don't need it right now. That's fine. And this thing that flew away is like 60 feet in the air?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to move 20 feet this way. And I'm going to cast level 2 Mind Whip on that. And I'm going to use 3 sorcery points so it has disadvantage on its intelligence save of 14.
Okay. And the range on Mind Whip is 120.
It's 90, but I moved. So if it's 60 up and 80 out, that's 100 feet it has to go.
Okay.
So I moved 30 feet to get it even closer to that. Get it
Okay.
within, well, within
So
that.
disadvantage on intelligence, and
Yeah.
your save DC is 14.
Yeah.
All right. That
Oh.
is a 0.
0.
All right. So it's gonna
Whoa.
take 3d6,
A bunch
13,
of idiots.
Nice.
13 psychic damage,
Alrighty.
and it's got to do some stuff here. It's yeah. In next action, it has to choose whether to move, do an action, bonus action. It can only do one.
Okay.
And,
All right.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
Yeah. That's it.
Bo Lightfoot.
Bo is going to. So how close do I have to get to this one to cast a 60-foot range attack?
Right under it.
Right under it.
Right under it.
Right under it.
So right under
Right
it,
under it.
because 60
Directly underneath.
that checks out. Okay.
It's 60 feet straight up.
Yeah. Okay. So he's going to cast first
Sorry.
level.
Sorry to
Cure-
interrupt. Sorry, Jax.
Don't
If
do
I
it.
can.
Don't.
Sorry. With this mind map at that level, I can target another creature as well at the same time.
Okay. All right. So the other one, disadvantage on it as well.
I don't think it would get disadvantage. I don't know if I get. I don't know why would I get disadvantage on both of them.
Well, you spent sorcery points on it, right?
Yeah, I spent sorcery points on the
Yeah,
the
so-
meta magic. So okay.
Yeah. So you spent 3 points to impose disadvantage on the creature, and since you can target 2 creatures, I don't see why that wouldn't affect both.
Cool.
Oh,
Eddie's here. Eddie's here.
Oh, just in time.
What?
Just in time to die.
Oh,
Clutches it.
Okay. That is again a 0. Oop.
Okay, sweet. So
So,
I roll the damage again, or same
I'll
damage?
take the same damage. It was 13, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 13. Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah. If that is your turn, and if Bo is here,
come on, Bo. Dave, what did you say? Don't do it.
I thought he was gonna make the joke again of 60 feet.
Oh.
Came off mute just to be like, no, don't you do it.
Eddie, you could do this. Come through. Okay, well, what I was gonna do was just a cure wounds on Harbar.
okay. So do you have to move up to him? Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh yeah. Right.
So he'll do a first
Um,
level cure wounds on him.
Give him a second to see if he's gonna figure this out.
Okay. If not, he gets I don't know, whatever that is, 6 points of damage.
Oh.
6 points of
Who did we lose?
Steven.
Lost Stephen. Okay. Technical issues.
He's here. Bobo.
You made it.
It's your turn, Bo. You're up.
All right, I'm gonna cure wounds.
What level?
What spell slots do I have left? Hold on.
I only used one first level.
Who are you about to cure wounds?
Harbar. He took
Alright,
about 38 points of damage last round.
That was a good round.
All right, then I will do a level. You're not faint, right? You're still up.
Yep. Stop.
Okay. Well, I'll do level 2 cure wounds. I'm trying to get my character sheet up right now. So Alex, what's a level 2 cure wounds roll?
It's
Is it 2d8s?
the cure wounds is 2d8s plus 4.
All right.
16 points.
Well, plus 4, 16 points.
Okay.
Points.
Harbar gets a nice juicy 16 points. All right. Bo, is that your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn.
Eddie, I'm so
Alright.
excited to see you.
Top of the round, Hestia.
Real quick, Eddie said in the chat, "Where's my shout out?" We all gave you an X and a big shout out.
Yep.
So just want
Yeah.
to
I didn't
Oh.
get it either. Just saying.
My
You
bad.
weren't watching.
Do we get
I might
inspiration?
I probably didn't wait long enough for the delay, and I was like, I need to get these guys.
Does that mean Rob's
so it's
gone?
81 feet away.
He went to bed.
And those tendrils continue to grow. Some tears are coming down Hestia's face. She said, please stop. And more Eldritch energy just launches out from her hand.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Oh,
Wow.
Ooh, let's see.
25.
25 hits.
That's that. Plus.
Oh yeah, it has an advantage on just advantage on every attack, right?
Pardon me?
Every attack on it right now because it's stunned has advantage, right?
Against
Okay.
this one in front of the door, yeah.
This one, yeah. So down here.
Yeah.
You're hitting one that's flying away.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, those are just the two blasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the one blast streaks wide, the second blast hits it right in its back, and you see it's like it's having a hard time keeping itself in the air.
Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Cool. Jax.
It's coming in like a wrecking ball. This one's on the ground, right?
It's 5 feet in the air.
Okay. So I'm gonna
in reach.
right there,
Mhm.
and I'm going to take my first attack with the katana,
Okay,
and that's a 21.
that hits.
And that is 58 plus 1. That's 11 points.
Okay.
First attack. I'll use my second attack. That's an 11.
Misses.
And then I'll use Flurry of Blows
Alright.
for 2 extra. And that's 23.
That hits.
24. That's a D6 plus 4. That's 6 points for the first one.
Okay.
And 22.
Hits.
And another 8 points for this other one.
Alrighty. Cool. So yeah, you rush up, slash it a few times, kick into its body, its stunned body. It doesn't react because it can't, but I mean, leave some marks.
Is it doing any physical damage that I can see?
Yeah, I mean, you're cutting it open, and you can feel
Okay.
the
Fleshiness?
yeah,
Come on.
fleshiness in your kicks and everything.
Okay.
All right, that is your turn.
Sorry. One quick question. If I do a stunning strike to it now, will I give it another round of it being stunned from my attack?
Believe it can only be stunned once. You can have like multiple stacks of stuns.
But would it be stunned from my
No,
row?
'cause it's just one condition. So even if you spend the key point to try and stun it, it's already stunned. So if it saves from it, then it would not be stunned anymore. If it comes out of the stun and then you did it, then it would work. But it can't be
Okay.
stunned twice.
Okay. I just can't extend the stun right now with a key point. Okay.
Well, it has to make a save for it. It doesn't just come out of the stun, I think. If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that's it for B.
To the end of. Oh, actually, yeah, it stays stunned until the end of Harbar's turn. Actually, so this one can't do anything. This one is just gonna keep flying away. So it flies another. Where it's going up. So it's flying 80 feet up and away. So it's currently like
140 feet up.
140 feet up, yeah. It's like flying up and over the mountain.
Cool.
Yeah. So that one can't do anything. Wolftail. Actually, with it being stunned, so this one that you're all surrounding is actually on the ground because it couldn't really fly being stunned. Yeah, Wolftail.
all right. Let's see I'm going to summon up a green flame blade for my attack on this thing.
Nice.
So we got an 11 to hit.
And it would be an advantage too,
Oh, okay.
because it's stunned and you're also flanking.
Well, that's an 11 to hit.
11 misses.
All right. Sword just like lights up with green flame, and I just swing right over the things. Yeah. I'm fine with my position, so I'll stay there.
Green Flame Blade is a
Cantrip.
All right, Harbar.
If it's stunned on the ground and I do want to try and jump on its back to stab it, can I get advantage on my jump?
Yeah, I would say you being small enough, you can get on it if you want. It'll just be if it breaks the stun and isn't dead, but by the time it tries to fly away, maybe you'd have to try and hold on.
Checks out.
But,
I'm gonna try and do it.
Okay. So yeah, easy enough. You climb on top of the
Right.
moonstalker.
I'm going to stab it. Kind of try to stab it through its where I think its spine would be, because I'm kind of on its back with my short sword.
If you're trying to hit something specific, I'm going to give you disadvantage, but also you're already out of advantage because it's stunned, so it'd be a straight roll.
Okay. Yep. I'll stick with that then. 17.
Okay, 17 hits.
Right. That's a 4 piercing to the back.
Okay. So yeah, you easy enough to spot. You know, you see the spines along the ridge of the spinal column, so it's fairly easy to see where the spine is. It's just your small form doesn't have enough strength to like get in there and sever the spinal cord.
Okay, I'm
But
gonna.
you do damage.
I'll use my second attack then and try to do the same thing.
All right.
It's an 11.
Misses.
Okay. If it's stunned now, can I try to stun it again with another stunning strike?
No, because like we were just saying with Alex, it can't be stunned twice.
Okay.
But it's at the end of his turn. Wouldn't this be the end of his turn now?
What? So when he's done his turn, then it
Oh, okay.
becomes unstunned.
Okay.
I'm going to use Step of the Wind, and I'm going to disengage and get off its back.
Okay. It is stunned, so it can't take reactions. So if you want to just run away, you can. You don't
Okay,
need to
then.
spend a key point.
Yeah, I will just run away, yes.
So you spend 5 feet of movement to get onto it. So you still have 30 feet.
I'm just going to hop off it. I'm not going to go too far away.
All right.
And that's my turn.
All right. So as you hop off the creature, you see its muscles slack, and it's no longer stunned. The Overwatch soldiers are just going to keep hacking away at this. So the first one is flanking checks. That definitely hits. For 11 points of damage.
Damn, where's our battle music?
You don't hear it?
Oh, I may have put it all the way down. Sorry, I may put it all the way down.
Yeah, you put it. Second one. That
There it
definitely
is.
hits as well.
Go.
That is 8 points damage. Third guy.
They go.
Ooh, it's a natural 20. Definitely hits.
Let's go, boys. We work well with this Overwatch.
Do.
Alright, and you see the last guy.
Just like
first
9
one
more.
misses. So yeah, you watch all these soldiers just begin hacking into this thing with their long swords, you know, taking big chunks out of it, slashing deep gouges into it, and this thing is barely holding on. You see it's like staggering and stuttering all over the place. That's their turn.
Don't let it go.
Actually, with that, these guards are gonna begin dragging their friends out. Embrin.
I'm gonna move up here and then I cast Chill Touch. That is a 25 to hit.
That hits on this one, right?
Yeah, yes, sorry. And
Okay.
that's 7 necrotic damage.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
No.
I want to I want to walk up to where I am. I'm watching them fly away and like get ready to cast something. And then I'm just gonna turn and just smash down chill touch on that one that's surrounded by everybody. Rip its head off.
All right. So yeah, and it's like throws of despair as it's like realizing it's basically dead, and like it's kind of reeling from these huge attacks that everyone keeps landing on it. Its head kind of turns over in your direction as you cast out this chill touch, and you hit square in the like face as the necrotic energy just begins to like eat away at its face, revealing this crazy looking skull underneath these long teeth as the creature is no more.
Does it turn to that like black goo stuff?
Not yet.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yes, that is my turn.
Alrighty. Bo.
So is that another creature on the top left of the map?
Yeah, this guy is 140 feet in the air.
Okay. And just because I wasn't here during the fight, who's been like front line taking the most hits?
Just Barbar.
Yeah.
Harbar? Okay. I'm going to cast Warding Bond onto Harbar.
Okay.
And so essentially what that does is that you get +1 bonus to your AC and your saving throws, and you're resistant to all damage.
Cool. Does that how long does that last for?
It lasts for 1 hour, but each time you take damage, I also take the same amount of damage.
Ooh, interesting. Just so you know, all these guys in the gate, they're all our allies.
Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering, I was hoping that was the case. I just pasted the spell in the chat, or I'll let you go through your get that.
It's funny.
Yeah, let me get some bullet.
It'd be funny to see if, like, when Harbar gets hit, just Bo like keels over. It's like, what's happening?
What's
how
it?
it goes.
Warding
Bond.
Warding Bond, yeah.
Awesome.
I swear, it's
Okay.
not even in my books. I'll be so upset.
It's a 2nd level cleric spell. I don't know why I get that.
That's good. Just looking in my book. But yeah, so okay. So you cast that on Harbar.
Harbino.
And then I'll just go ahead and end my turn.
And that's 2nd level, correct?
2nd level, yeah. So if you have correct count, I have 1 slot left for 2nd level, 2 slot 3rd level, and 3 slots 1st level. If I got that
Okay.
right.
Yeah. Okay. So for brevity's sake here, does anyone have any spells that can reach this creature on their turn?
Yeah, I do.
Nice.
If that thing
but I'm
is
not gonna cast it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On your turn, it's going to be another 80 feet away, so it'll be 220 feet away.
I can go well, yeah, but up in the air. No, okay, I can go 220 feet. I can go 240, but I don't think I can go like out and up as the
Okay.
thing against
Yeah.
me.
So you're not going to be in
Sounds good.
range.
I'm not gonna shoot with an
I
arrow.
got a 300, but I'm not.
Is
casting.
there?
I can shoot an arrow.
Do I get a sense that there's any urgency to like get through this? Like, because we're coming from down here, right?
Yeah, you're coming from the south.
And so like they opened it, if things flew at us, are they like trying to get it closed and we need to get through? If we like, do we need to take our chance? Or
No, the guards are pulling other Aurora Watch out, so they're still in the process of clearing the hallway. You don't see any of them like trying to close the doors yet. They're more worried about getting the other people out.
Okay. Here's what I want to do. You tell me feasibility. I want to move. Did it move also away, or did it just fly straight up?
Yeah, it was like an 80-foot angle. So like probably.
I'm fucked. Okay.
Yeah.
Disregard me. I'm just gonna start walking back this way.
Okay. All right. So yeah, if that's the case, we'll effectively just end combat there because that thing is just fleeing.
Did it flee now into the city?
No, it's going like up the mountain away.
Oh wait.
Unless any of you have any sort of spell that can reach that far.
Can a ninja star get there?
No.
I want to launch an arrow. I got a longbow. I want to launch an arrow at it.
Yeah, here comes old Nuno South.
So on your spell components require platinum rings that both of you have to wear.
Okay. For all my spells? Is that what you're telling me?
No, not you.
No,
Bo.
Oh.
Yeah. So a pair of platinum rings worth 50 gold. So like to cast that spell, you're giving someone a ring and then you put it on to ward yourself together. So you would know that being the spellcaster. So unless you actually I don't think you ever found platinum rings. So you're on mute also if you're talking to me. So I don't know what you're saying.
Sorry. I wasn't talking to you.
Okay. But yeah, so I'll, unless you have them in your inventory, I'll just take that spell slot back because you would know that you wouldn't be able to cast it.
Oh, I can't cast Warding Bond? Is that what you said?
Yeah, because you need to have the 2 rings that each of you wear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. A pair of platinum rings worth at least 50 gold each, which you and the target must wear for the duration.
So, quick question just around mechanics. Would every time there's components, we wouldn't start with any components in our component pouch or anything? We would have to, like, if it says a component, we have to go buy it or find it or...
So components that don't have a monetary value, we're rolling is just like pretty much all of you are using arcane focuses for any spells. I don't think anyone here is actually using a component pouch. It's just components that have a dollar value. You need to go and actually purchase because some of them will be consumed by the spell. And then this one specifically says you need the 50 gold platinum rings that you both have to wear.
Okay, so for example, if I had a spell that said a pinch of salt,
so those sort of components are used in your arcane focus. So for you, it's your holy symbol that places those. Yeah, anything with a gold value, you need to actually have.
All right, Harbor, I take it back. We're not going to be bonding. We don't have a special bond.
Still bonded at our hearts.
So with that,
That's
you
lovely.
guys watch as this Gloomstalker fades up into the sky over top of the mountains surrounding Betrayer's Rise. The Aurora Watch guards all quickly turn to the others inside the hall and bring everyone kind of out into the main area. And you guys see like these 3 kind of more heavily armored individuals are pretty beat up. They, the soldiers begin doing whatever they can medically to, stabilize them and whatnot. Yeah.
The door's open?
Yeah, the doors are still open.
Okay.
You see like the soldiers are more interested in their comrades at the moment.
What did you guys see in there? What
Who are you
happened to
talking
you in there? Like to the ones that have like been beaten up or the
The ones that are barely living?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What happened to you in there?
They're barely living. They are in no condition.
Answer me. What happened to you in there? Am I doing this wrong?
Okay.
I don't think they can talk.
Do we not speak their language?
It looks like they're dying.
They're
I'm
nearly
just gonna
dead,
start
Jax.
going in.
I'm gonna
Oh.
start going in as well.
Okay. All right. So,
Sorry, I hate to be that person, but what is this?
what?
I hate to be that person, but what is this building?
Betrayer's Rise.
Betrayers Rise. We gone.
Nice. Okay.
Bo was super excited about it.
All right. So, you guys see all these, the guards are tending to their thing. You see a couple of the guards, they turn to you as watch you guys kind of go inside, and they yell off to you. It's like, if you're going, go now. We gotta close these doors.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Okay, yes.
Okay. So you
Close them
all
up, 10 to the 100.
So you all enter in, and you see behind you a few of these guards. They run up and they begin closing these massive, iron doors behind you, and with loud creaks. They end up.
Where is
And
Bo?
they slam shut
Oh, there
behind
he
you,
is.
and you guys are left in complete darkness. And with that, you guys reach level 6.
Woo!
Let's
Yay.
Why
We
have
level up
you-
after a long rest, though.
Did you say we're in complete darkness? Like, should we not be able
Yes.
to see what we're seeing right now?
Depends.
Oh wait,
on
I guess
what-
I got
Yeah, you have
I got
dark
the
vision.
superior dark vision. Right.
Yeah. But yeah, so if you guys, I don't think anyone gets anything crazy at level 6. So if you guys want to take a minute to level up, we can either continue or we can call it there.
Let's level up and continue, boys. We just got our Bobo back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go take a quick bathroom break. And
I'm not-
come
I'm
back.
not continuing.
You're nodding your
Josh.
head.
No, Josh is done. I'll play for 30 minutes, like 11:30 hard stop. So if you guys think you can get stuff leveled up and go for them, but I'm dying right now, guys.
You're not feeling well?
54%.
It was 59, actually.
Yeah, 59. So if you guys want to keep going a little bit, you can play Emblem if you want, but I got to tap out, boys.
You reroll ones on HP, right?
Yeah.
How does the HP work? I always forget. Is it hit dice plus something?
Yeah. So your
con.
hit die plus con mod.
2 levels in a row. Got back-to-back 2s. Love it.
Woohoo!
Let's go, baby.
So what are you adding, or
Squishy boy.
what's your new HP at?
6 plus whatever my constitution is.
I am 33 now.
Mine's a 1d6, right? Pretty sure.
Sorry, Steven, you're 32.
Oh yeah, baby.
33.
Okay.
How do I do this again? 1d8?
Plus 8. Okay, so oops.
Is mine just 1d8, Alex?
What are you? You're
Matt, what's your new HP?
It's plus
Yeah,
8.
what's your hit dice? So go into your
44
build
plus
already?
8.
So 50.
and it says hit dice.
44 plus 8.
Yeah, so it's a
40.
D8 for you.
No, 42. Yeah, so it's 50. Yeah.
All right. So you're
Roll an 8.
50.
Mine's 44, Derek.
Reroll your one. Reroll your one.
That's
Oh, I can reroll ones?
Here's your 8. Let's go. There it is.
Oh,
And
that's
do I
what-
add anything to it, or is it just
It'll
straight up six?
it'll add your constitution to it.
Yeah.
I'm 52 now, Derek.
All right.
Ooh, tipsy sway, bae. Oh,
Sorry, I'm 45, Derek. I forgot the draconic thing.
Okay. 45. Cool.
key power strikes. Ooh.
Eddie, what are you at now?
48.
48. Nice. Okay. I think I got everyone. So Matt, you're at 50.
Yep.
Dave, you are actually didn't get yours.
Do you have what I was at?
38, I think.
That's what I was at?
I think so. Because that's what I
That's
have.
what I'm at now. Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, let's. I can go back to the
Oh,
top page here.
let's take a look at this here. 5.
Yeah, I had you at 38 for level 5, 34 for level 4.
Manage HP 28.
Level 6 is not like a milestone level, is it?
Not for most
Sorry,
people.
so you have me at. Yeah,
I have you
have
at
me at
38 for level
'cause that's
5.
what I was at. Yeah. Okay. So then 42 because I rolled a 2.
Alright.
Yeah. Plus the
Cool.
2. Yeah. Okay. That was weird.
Okay. Josh
I
said
thought it was 38,
45,
and then it said 38, and I was like, I'm all fucked up.
52 for Alex, and 48 for Eddie. Okay. Cool. So for this, just because you guys are kind of going into this, I'm going to give you guys, you have access to all your level 6 stuff. So I think for you spellcasters, you get an extra slot, I think.
I get an extra 3rd level spell, and I get
Yeah.
some little extra bonus on one of my any spell that I have that lines up with my Draconic Bloodline. I get to add a little bit of a modifier.
Nice.
Yeah. So I have 4, 3, 3.
4, 3, 3. Cool. Alright, I'll change those later. Alrighty. Yeah. With Josh wanting to do a hard stop at 11:30, I don't think we'll go any further just because there's a lot to go on. So yeah, we'll call it there,
It's a good
and you
place
guys
to
can
end it.
you
Are
guys
we
can
long
continue
resting
in.
yet, or are we like? I know we're not. I don't feel like we could get a long rest here, but are you giving us a long rest?
No.
So okay, but we got
We
through
just have
level 6
access to
stuff.
our stuff. We don't regain anything.
Yeah, just
Not getting spell
whatever.
slots
Yeah.
back. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll pick
So-
up there in
In a month? now?
2 weeks or so, 3 weeks.
First
Oh, no,
week of August.
Yeah, so let's just quickly. So Matt, you're gone.
I'm gone for the
Let
next
Let the
2
fans
weeks.
know.
Alex, it's you.
Tell them, Jax.
Well, thank you for staying up with us on our second session this week. And if you're still awake, smash that gong, tell your friends, subscribe to Instagram, Twitter at D&D, DN Dummies, 2 E's, 2 M's, whole bunch of S's, bunch of D's. And have a great night.
Yeah,